Call of Duty 2016. Will it be Ghost 2 or Modern Warfare 4? We're not 100% sure as of now, but we do know what we want in this year's COD. Stay tuned. Hey, what is going on guys, it is MewPlays here, back in another video, and today we're going to be taking a look at the top 5 things we want in Call of Duty 2016. I've compromised the list of a few features COD fans want added or removed in this year's game, which is going to be developed by Infinity Ward. If you guys do not know already, Infinity Ward actually developed Ghost, and they took part in the making of the Modern Warfare series. But without further ado, let's get straight to it. Starting us off at number 5, we have fully customizable multiplayer characters. It's about time that the series just gives the players freedom to create their own fully customizable soldier. To be honest, I wasn't the biggest fan of Advanced Warfare, but I did like how you were able to customize your player, and while I also like the concept of specialists in Black Ops 3, I really do hope that this year's COD will allow us with the option of tweaking our characters' looks and special abilities. After all, it's kind of boring seeing the same variant of characters running around a map, and given how other games have featured create a character mode for years, it shouldn't be that tough to implement in this year's Call of Duty. Moving on to the second thing we want in Ghost 2 or Modern Warfare 4, which is a campaign that actually makes sense. While it's a great idea to try something different, Treyarch sadly ended up throwing everything at the screen without even basic logic in last year's COD. Hopefully this year, we'll get a more classic and compromised campaign without outrageous and repetitive missions. The next single-player campaign can be thoughtful and imaginative, but still fairly grounded. Speaking of the campaign mode, our number 3 spot is something that solo players will definitely enjoy. It's not just the multiplayer where things felt a little underwhelming in the previous year's entries. The last 2 COD games have both introduced awesome new movement mechanics for the multiplayer, and then almost completely nerfed them for the campaign. We want the features in multiplayer, survival, and even zombies mode to be also available in this year's Call of Duty campaign. It's a disappointment that some cool things aren't yet added to solo play and are only limited to multiplayer. Coming in at the number 2 spot is more maps with vertical options. Although exosuits and exosuit abilities weren't the most popular feature in Advanced Warfare, it did shine a light on verticality and added a whole new aspect to COD. This year, fans will be eager to fight on good old solid ground, but also having the option to wall run, slide, and other mechanics that would bring the fight in the air. It was a little disappointing that in Black Ops 3, the player was deliberately prevented from reaching ledges, roofs, and other structures, which would have added a whole another dimension to the fairly standard multiplayer mode. So I think that it'd be pretty cool to have more vertical play in the next Call of Duty game. Okay, let's go on to the number 1 spot. Ladies and gentlemen, the number 1 thing the COD community wants to see in COD 2016 is more small maps. Alright, this is pretty self-explanatory. We want to play maps with a lot of variety while also being not too large. I remember in Modern Warfare 3 where everyone loved the map Dome. It was one of the smallest maps in the game and it was definitely a fan favorite. And if you guys have played Black Ops 1 and Black Ops 2, you'll probably favor the map Nuketown and Hijacked. These are perfect examples of small maps that have a great layout and are simple but not too simple. In recent CODs, most of the maps available were on the medium or large scale. So we don't really want this year's COD to be a repeat of Ghost, where the maps were way too big, and frankly, my Ghost experience consisted of a lot of running around looking for people and not actual gunfights and gameplay. So there you have it guys, the top 5 things the Call of Duty community wants in COD 2016. This year's COD will most likely be released around the beginning of November. Usually it's like November 6th, November 8th. But if you are already hyped for this year's COD, be sure to tell me in the comments below, and also tell me if you think it's going to be Modern Warfare 4 or Ghost 2. And I do know that not everyone's going to agree with me or the opinions of others, but I just asked, even if you don't agree with them, just respect other people's opinions. And yeah, that's pretty much it from me. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, smash that like and subscribe button. As usual, it's MewPlays, and I will see you guys later. Bye!